Honorable Director, Professor Mohammad Abdul Momen sir, respected faculties, our freshers and everyone else joining this orientation, hope you are all safe, well, and in good health. First of all, I welcome the freshmen of 64th batch to IBA. I know for many of you admitting into this institution has been a dream because of being a prestigious business institution. It was a dream for me as well. Now we have the chance to live this dream together, and for this reason I congratulate you again for making this far, and I wish well for your coming challenges. As you are receiving this orientation online, and considering that coming classes of the semester will be also online, I understand the frustration of some of you. And I can imagine that exactly happened in our case. I imagine that many of you have actually dreamed of going into the physical class of IBA corridors and the IBA campus. However, but I assure you, this is the best possible alternative that our prudent administration of the IBA has taken, considering the new normal. I remember our former Honorable Director Sir Farhad Sir said during our counseling session that IBA values the precious time of everyone, especially of the students. And this is the very reason when the first time the outbreak was happening in the pandemic scenario, IBA was the first institution to initiate this online, whereas the rest of the institution of the country were struggling to find out how they can solve it. And during these challenging times, our respected faculties have taught us with the best possible way, maintaining the best standards without any delay or without, like, it's not that because of online we're not getting the best. They tried their best and actually they delivered their best. And all the courses and contents are finished within the time, maintaining the standards. So considering all these, I would say I consider myself and all of us of the 63D to be privileged to be here. And then again, for a brief moment in the last year, when the pandemic slowed down for a little bit, we had the chance, we were lucky enough to do a bit, 2 or 3 offline classes at the campus. So that actually shows you IBA can actually shift itself between offline and online within the shortest possible time and to ensure the continuity. And I have read a recent article published by the Harvard Education magazine where it has been claimed that the online and offline blended learning will keep moving forward even after the end of the pandemic. So we can all say that we are in the middle of the transition period. And I would not like to limit IBA just into the physical campus or physical entity. I want to think IBA as a community of vastly talented people from different backgrounds and who are capable of working together at any situation and produce the synergy. Speaking of the people from IBA, one of the best things I have experienced so far is the diversity of the academic backgrounds of all the students. So this peer-to-peer learning has been one of the best features of IBA, and you will eventually find it out, the magic, when you work in your groups. Further, I would say we 63D batch are really very lucky so far to learn from the amazing faculties like Mohiuddin sir, Mushtaq sir, Sutapa ma'am, Melita ma'am, Taslima ma'am, Saif Noman sir, Khaled sir, and many other amazing faculties. Each and every one of them provided us with the unique experience, not just from the academics, but also from their vast experience and professional insights that only helped us learn more and more. And so you will definitely find it refreshing. During our regular online classes, there were common incidents like like once 1 or 2 students or sometimes more than that would suffer from COVID and stay at hospital. And at those challenging times, our faculties came forward and provided us counseling. And also I would mention one very tragic incident that our batch lost 3 of the young souls at the very early semester, and that was during the early pandemic, and it was really psychologically challenging for all of us. So our faculties arranged a counseling session following that incident, and it was really helpful. So you can expect such help from IBA as well. And finally, as part of the advice to the new batch, firstly, please understand that class attendance is mandatory and vital. And be it offline or online, please participate during the class. During online classes, do not just log in and go elsewhere. Be vigilant, raise your hands, and share your perspective with the rest of the class. Secondly, be careful of the quizzes and submission deadlines, because most of the cases there might not be a second chance. And in between online classes, I would suggest you maybe doing some small stretches or exercises to keep your focus and concentration for the class and obviously for the coming exams. And finally, whenever there is a stressful situation, understand that it's normal because there will be a lot of challenges. Do not hesitate to reach out to your own family, friends, and obviously to our respected faculties. And lastly, when visiting the campus, during pandemic, please maintain the health precautions. And I believe when the time will be right, do enjoy the campus, the IBA canteen, the Hakim Chattar tea, and everything else surrounding the uniqueness of this campus. So thank you everyone once again. Welcome to IBA.
Thank you, Tanvir. I would now like